Action.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? My name is Goodloe, Bridge City Goodloe, if you will.
So are you originally from Alaska?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Alaska, 2003. My whole 21 years of my life.
Would you say that music has always been your interest? Have you always been wanting to be a musician growing up?
Yes and no. Like I feel like when we're kids, we kind of just say stuff. Like I used to say, I want to be a singer, but I don't want to be no singer. But I was always into music for sure. I think I want to start rapping probably around like 12, 11. When I really was like, I want to rap.
What would you say, like, what or who inspired you growing up?
Mm, if we want to talk about like music specifically, like for real, like Kendrick. Like if we're talking about rap, but honestly, a lot of R&B music. I used to listen to a lot of like Jagged Edge and like Darnell Jones. Like it was just like a lot of R&B. So I don't really know where the rap influence came from, but it happened. We want to talk about just people though, just my mom. My mom worked the hardest out of anybody I know, so that's where that came from, the hard work.
Who inspired? Well, after all that, who would you say inspires you today?
Definitely my mom for sure. Still to this day, yeah.
What is something important that you've heard somebody say, or maybe you've seen that you kind of live by?
There's this one video of Kevin Durant, and I just seen it on like TikTok. It's just a quick reel of him, but he's just saying like how he doesn't really chase the feeling of like happiness, how life just goes so up and down, and if we chase a high or we chase avoiding a low, we're never gonna be happy where we're at. So I've just been kind of ever since I heard that I've been just kind of live by that and just be happy and content and okay with where I'm at regardless of the circumstances and the situation.
Yeah, it's definitely something good to live by for sure.
Hmm.
Um, on my last interview with Caleb Kinfu, he mentioned that he would love to work with you. What do you think about that?
I don't know why you're saying that when we already got a song together. But no, I mean, shout out to my boy. I'm ready to do more. He pushed me out my limits with just the one song we got. Every time I listen to it, I just can't believe I was even singing on that thing like that. So whenever he's ready, I'm ready.
Um, so what would you say the inspiration for your first song, Stand On It, was?
I think really just kind of trying to like showcase what my general message was going to be with my music. Just very real, very raw. Showcasing like who I am as a person and like the message I stand. I'm very preachy almost, I like to say, and so just showing that that was kind of the movement and how it was going to be coming from that point forward.
Okay. Okay. Um, do you have any goals for your future? Like, what are some things you're working on right now?
I'm really just focusing on, like I said earlier, intention. Before we started this intention, I just really want to be more intentional with everything I'm doing. I've been doing this for I think 3 or 4 years now, and I have gotten a good amount of get back from this. I've gotten a good amount from this, but I'm definitely not anywhere where I want to be or would like to be. So I think just making more intentional moves and having more purpose in what I'm doing, getting more consistency going.
Yeah, that's good. What's some of your favorite work that you've done? Like maybe one of your favorite songs or videos that you've worked on?
Mm, Right Hook is definitely one of my favorites, just because that song was literally last minute. I had like 10 minutes left in the studio, and I was just me and my homegirl. She was like, "Just do that real quick, just do that beat." Then I did it, and then that's like one of my biggest songs that I got right now. And then like even with the video, like me and my homeboy, like that's the first time we went in with like money on a video. Like we built the whole set. Like you watch the video, like that little box I'm in with all the saran wrap, we built that whole box and spray painted. It was just a dope process. Just how the song came about, and even the visuals. It's just got a lot of meaning behind it. I guess sentimental.
Yeah, I watched that video and I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking about the the, the plastic wrapping
Yeah.
on the walls. I was like, I know they had to do that
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah,
Like
we
I
did
know
that, and then even too, like another story in that video too. That car that I'm rapping with, man, that shit it got into a wreck a week later, and it's not even drivable. It's gone now.
that was actually another one of my questions I was going to ask you. You talking about the caddy?
Mhm.
I was actually going to ask you what kind of what make was that?
I don't even fucking remember, dude, because it wasn't even. It was my homies. We were that second scene. We didn't even know where to pull up, and I was like, "Let's just pull up to the family's crib," and then we pulled up there, and I saw the car sitting out there. I was like, "Man, let's just throw that in the video." It was my homie's dad's car, and I don't know what made him. I'm gonna have to ask him, but yeah, a week later that shit crashed. And he was just thankful that I even put in the video. He's like, "It's good. It got his memorabilia." So yeah,
That's cool.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I was just wondering because I have like this old Cadillac '77 Eldorado, like
hell yeah,
back home.
hell yeah. No, I got love for the older cars, man. It was beautiful. So I was glad I got to give it a memory.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah, it was a cool video for sure.
appreciate it.
Um, how would you describe your style, clothing wise?
Clothing?
Yeah.
Hmm. I say slightly kind of like maybe 90s, early 2000s, because I like the baggier fit. I like a lot of streetwear, but not like newer streetwear. Like I still like a lot of like I say like the area of like Bape when like Bape was popping. That's kind of my style. Like I like the colorfuls, but I still like the bagginess, and I still like the jerseys and the Nike. I wouldn't say any specific because I switch around. Like the other day, I was just like some kind of like skater boy for real. Like I had my white tee under my shirt, you know, but definitely streetwear, a little baggier side, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see how fashion changes because it was always that baggy
Mhm.
style early on, and then
Mhm.
it switched to like skinny jeans and all this
Mhm.
stuff, and
Yeah.
I never really liked that.
No, man.
But then right now, baggy stuff,
Yep, it
all
go
back in.
back and forth, man.
Yeah.
It's like right now it's like baggy pants with like a skinny top. You know what I'm saying? Like the or
Yep.
crop tops that are popping right now. I don't think I can get behind that. I ain't putting no crop top on, crop shirt on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you. I don't think I'd be wearing one anytime soon
Hey,
either.
no hate to the people that rock it, man. I ain't putting the crop tee on.
um, kind of branch off of that, what would you say your like favorite designers or brands were like growing up and today?
It's always been Nike and Jordan. Like even to this day, right now, I think I got like two or three designer hoodies, and I never even wear them for real. Cause I love my Nike hoodies. I love my Nike hoodies. I love my Nike shoes. I think though, if I had to pick like a designer brand, like I'd probably go Off White, just because it's still so streetwear. You know what I mean? Like that's the first time I've looked at a designer shoe and been like, I need that. You know what I mean? Like I need that shoe, the one with the check on it, and it looks like yeah. I'm like I like the arrow check. I forget. I don't know. But
Yeah, you don't even have to tell me.
you know what I
I
mean?
love Off White.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
was like, that's that. Yeah. If I had to pick one, that'd be the one.
yeah. I grew up with Virgil. For, like I was always watching all his college lectures and stuff. I
Mhm.
love Virgil, and
Hell
it's
yeah.
so sad that we lost him.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Um,
Rest in peace.
and I mean, I guess kind of going off of that too. Like, is there a specific shoe like that's like your all time favorite?
Hmm. I don't think that I've had enough shoes to say which one is my favorite, but I will say that my top two so far is definitely Air Forces. Like I have like eight different like I love the colorways too. I'm not even just talking about the all white ones. Like I'm just talking like you do so many different things with Air Forces. So definitely Air Forces. And then the second ones are the up tempos, the Nike up tempos. You know, with the how it says Air on the side. The big yeah, those are my second. Like I love those shoes, and I got a pair after J Cole wore them in the ATM video, and then I fucking sold them like a dumbass. And I sold them for like the shittiest pair, like sevens, and I was so mad. And I'm gonna get them back one day.
Yeah, you can't ever really go wrong with Air Forces, and
Never.
it's so funny that you mention up tempos because I should have wore there's this brand that I really fuck with, it's Ass Pizza, but,
Mm,
he has this 730 footwear brand, and they're literally they look like up tempos, but
yeah.
instead of saying air on the side, it
Mm.
says 730,
Okay, bet.
and it's so sick.
I
It's
think I
it
can picture that in my head. Yeah.
and on the back, there's, like, a skeleton face and or a pumpkin face. It's really cool.
Hell yeah.
I'll have to show them to
Yeah,
you.
you got to show me, man.
Um, but let me get it. Um, what would you say is the biggest hurdle coming up in a place like Alaska?
Really just well, first of all, if I want to take it a little personal, like I switched schools every single year growing up here. Like like I've been to like different elementary schools, two different middle schools, three different high schools. So like I never had like a set group of people that I kicked with. You know what I mean? I didn't have a set group around me that I grew up with. People knew me. I was jumping around. So not coming into this and not having like the support of a group in such a small place, that's a little tougher. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still kind of fighting those challenges to this day. But also, like I said, diversity too. Like there's just so many different kinds of things out here, and I don't think rap is our biggest scene out here. So really, just fighting that and just trying to bring people together on something that they're not used to. 'Cause rap isn't our biggest scene out here. I don't think so. Anyways, I think we have other genres that people would rather pull up for. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a culture out here, I don't think. But we're making it, and we're definitely sticking our foot through the door. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, on the first thing you spoke on, yeah, I feel like, finding like a genuine group of
Mhm.
people is always very difficult, especially up here because
Mhm.
so small. Like,
Yeah,
and
and like you kind of notice too, like I don't think it's really a thing that's spoke on, and I don't think, of course, it's anything that people mean to do. But it's like you grew up on East Side. You feel me? You know a lot of people on East Side, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you know a few kids from South Side, this, that, and the third, but like you mainly, you around people from East Side. You know what I'm saying? And or
yeah,
that people or those people that in East Side, not even everybody around East Side, just your group that was in East Side. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I
And
know
I don't
what you
know.
mean.
Yeah, I don't think you necessarily need a group to blow up. That's not what I'm saying, but it definitely helps, and it's definitely a setback if you don't.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's nice to have a support system. Like,
Always, always.
and then the second thing you spoke on too, rap not being our biggest thing. I
Mhm.
mean, I definitely think you're right on that, but I do think you're also right on the fact that you guys are sticking your foot through the door. Like it's
Mhm.
slowly becoming more and more and more.
Mhm.
Like Alaska is definitely getting recognized a lot more.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm here for it, man. I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Are there any local artists that you really fuck with or want to make music with?
Really, really, just like the group that we have right now is what I've really been focused on making music with. I've kind of like stuck my neck out a few times, and I just don't think I'm ready to be working with other people outside of my group yet. I don't think that I've set enough of a foundation, if that makes sense. Like I got homies, you know what I'm saying? Like Khalib, am I saying his name right?
Colin?
Khalib. My homies like Khalib, of course, you feel me, those are homies and stuff like that, but I haven't really been looking anywhere for features. If they come up, they come up, but I kinda got a tunnel vision going on right now, so
Yeah, it's understandable.
yeah.
What would you say your like what's one of your favorite performances that you've got to experience so far?
Hmm.
Like one that you've done yourself?
Yeah. I think I think the first time I performed at Matt News Brewing Company, and that was like I can't remember if that was earlier this year or last year. I don't know. Was that my favorite show? I don't know. It might have also been my first show. My first show that I did was a set of 3 total shows, and I think that was probably my favorite one. Is my first one, just because the people. It was like an art showcase. It wasn't a rap show. It wasn't a concert. It was like in a little theater room. It was like maybe max like 30 to 50 people. Everybody was sitting down, and I was the only rapper. I was the only rapper. That's not what they were there for. People were there storytelling. There was people saying poets, and I came up there rapping, and like I was just able to capture a group of people who their thing wasn't even rap. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that played in part too of what I'm saying. Like we're kicking our foot through the door and making a culture for it because none of the people in there look like they listen to rap. All 3 days too. Friday I performed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and none of them look like they listen to rap. But after they left, like people came to me afterwards and they're like, "That was so cool." With the hoop. I don't usually listen to that kind of music, but I liked it. So I think that was probably my favorite for sure. The Mad New School one was cool just because I had all my family there though at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a great experience. It
It was
sounds like it's
it was crazy, man. I had like a 60-year-old lady come to me. I loved this. I don't know what this is, but I loved it. I was like, oh, I appreciate you.
fun. So I heard a few months back, you were supposed to perform at Van's Dive Bar for a Crimeski event,
Mm.
and they wouldn't let you in because you weren't 21.
Hmm.
How did you feel about that?
At that point, I was already so used to that happening. Like I ended up getting in too because my homie, his mom pretended to be my mom, and that's how I got in. And that's how I had been doing at any place that I had been performing. And to be honest, even after I turned 21, I'm still having problems. People still think I'm not. People be thinking my ID's fake. It just comes with this baby face, I guess.
I totally understand that. I get that all the time
That
for some.
shit, man, that should be making, man, they don't ever believe me, man. I performed at Coots like 2 or 3 weeks ago with Six Star and them. And when I got there, they checked my ID. They let me get through the metal detector. Then they pulled me back, checked my ID again. And then when I walked over to where I was performing, they pulled me aside and had me sign some paperwork basically saying if I was lying about my age, then I was going to get in trouble and it wasn't on them. I was like, y'all are ridiculous, man. Like, yeah, yeah. They give me shit still.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily. I mean, it's a bad thing, but it also, I mean, it means you look good. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it comes with the territory.
I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather them think that than I'm too old. Shit.
Yeah. In your latest song, "Born Hustler," you say you took 5 staples to the head and went back up in the stew the next day.
Mm.
What happened?
I was there was a show with Tubby at Willowall, and I was leaving that, and bro, I'm telling you, I was at a red light, and then this dude just didn't stop, and he blew through my car. Like you can see in the pictures in that in the video, you can see the pictures of my car. Like, before I hit my shit, it was and I don't know what, to be honest, split my head open, but I ended up like I got out the car after it happened, and I just looked at my car and I like go like this, and I'm just like what the because bro, I literally almost died, like for real. Like you see the car, like my back seat is like pushed in like this, like it's right there at my head. So I'm just like looking at it, like what the fuck, and then I go like this, and there's blood like covering my hands, and I'm like go back again, and it's all down my neck, and then yeah, my shit was cut open, bro, and I had to go to the hospital in an ambulance, and it was wild. And they put staples in my head, and they lied, and they were like, "Yo, we're gonna give you this pill and this shot, and it's gonna numb it." And then all they did was give me high as shit. And yeah, I took 5 staples to my head
Well,
and went to the
I'm
studio the
glad you're
next
okay.
day. Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Still here, baby. That's all I'm thankful for. I'm still here. Fuck the car.
So, do you have a favorite, like local spot, like to eat at or something? You know.
Recently, Bear's Tooth, for real. Bear's Tooth and Moose's Tooth. Like, and I was lacking too because I didn't know that like Bear's Tooth had that grill side to it, that whole restaurant. So that's where I've been going. I've been like trying everything. I've been fucking everything up, dude. The steak burrito, the fucking the ribeye sandwich. Oh yeah, on top. I'm on top of all of that. Yeah, that's been my place lately.
Okay. We'll branch off of that a little bit. What would you say like is your favorite go-to snack? Like if you're at home chilling.
Bro, I love Cheez-Its. Like, and just original too. Like, I don't want none of the fancy shit. I want just the original cheeses. That, and then, hmm, probably like grapes, but green grapes. Just green grapes. And I like them a little frozen too. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Any specific reason why green instead of purple?
That I don't like the purple tastes like they just taste like nasty to me. Like they all just taste old and like they've been mushed or something. Like
Okay.
I've never eaten a purple grape and been like, this is delicious. Like I'm just yeah.
Okay. That's just the
I
first
got
time I heard
I got
something.
smoke with green or purple grapes, I guess.
Okay. Um, what's one piece of advice that you would give? Wait, did I already ask this one? Okay. What's one piece of advice you'd give to a young person trying to come up in music today?
Like as corny as it sounds, like just be as true to yourself as you can be. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean don't try to be somebody else, but do it because you want to do it and do it genuinely and with purpose. Like I really feel like music is an art and I feel like we tend to forget that. And like I feel like nowadays it's really being looked at as a business. And like the passion for it isn't there. So I just feel like if you're gonna do it, don't do it because everybody else is doing it, or do it because you think it's gonna get you somewhere. Like do it because it's doing something for you, I guess mentally, and it could be materialistically or whatever, but because it's something you enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand that.
You get caught up, yeah. If you don't want to, if you don't really want to be somewhere, you're not gonna do it to your full potential. And then what's the point of doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not gonna. I mean, you're not really gonna get as far either. You're not gonna really be able to finish the race if you're
Mhm.
not
You're not
really.
gonna, you're not gonna know what you want. Yeah.
What unique perspective do you feel you bring to music? Like, how would you describe yourself music wise?
Um. Feel like I bring a very unbiased opinion to music because I just feel like where I came from, I didn't grow up too poor. I didn't grow up too rich. I lost a lot, but I didn't lose as much. You know what I'm saying? As others, I just feel like I'm in a very middle ground, and I'm also in a very observant position. Like I watch people a lot. I watch a lot more than I do. So I feel like that's kind of that's what I bring that's different to the table. Is just a very unbiased but truthful opinion. I'm very transparent too. That's another thing. So
That's good.
yeah.
So I know you fuck with backwoods.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite flavor?
Mm. I just had the smoked caramel ones, and oh my god, if I get them again, those will be my favorite. But my favorite is vanilla for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not gonna lie, I've never heard of smoked caramel ones.
Dude, me either. But I had them for the first time last week, and
Yeah, that sounds
please,
crazy.
yeah, please. I just whoever got those, send me the whole box, and I'm paying for it right now. I got you.
How long would you say you've been creating for?
My whole life, I've always, I've always been like artistic. Like I used to love to draw. I used to like write stories, like literally like write whole like almost whole books like in school. Like I've just always been very expressive with art. Even with music too. I think I wrote my first song around like 10 years old, and it wasn't nothing crazy. It was like it was stupid bars. I think I was talking about drinking rock stars and shit, but shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much my whole life.
Has traditional Alaskan culture and ever like influenced any of your music at all?
No, I can't really say that it has. Um, other than the fact of it just being cold as fuck here. and like me talking about that. But no, not yet. I don't know much about the culture, so I don't really feel like it's my place to speak on quite yet. I will learn more for sure because it's definitely been something interesting too. And I've always wanted to go out to the village and stuff too. I noticed that some rappers out here, that's what they do. Like they go out there, they've taken tours. My homie actually, Keola, went on a whole tour around Alaska and went out to the villages and stuff. So that's something I'd love to do. You know what I'm saying? I just want to learn a little more first.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. It's really cool all the stuff that they do. Like I remember growing up, we had to learn all about it, and
Mhm.
I'm my family. I'm just like slight. It's like very slight, but I have a little bit of it. But getting to learn how to make all the stuff and
Mhm.
all that was really cool.
No, I learned about it in school too. It's in. I have a lot of respect for their cultures out here, and it's they're definitely dying too. So it's like I feel like it's something important. I think it's really cool that we still teach it in school today because it's so important, and I do think we are on their land, and so I do think everybody should be educated if we're going to be living here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, no, for
it's
sure.
something that I'll definitely put myself into at some point in time.
What's your go-to meal before or after a performance?
Mexican food, and it's so bad too because it does not feel good when you get on stage. But like it depends. Like I've eaten chicken tacos and I've been cool, but it's always Mexican food. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to today? Like, who are some of your favorite artists?
mm, I've really like. I'm kind of at a point of music where I'm like I'm kind of not really impressed by a lot of the new stuff that's coming out, and I'm really just studying what inspired me in the first place. So I've been real heavy on all like the original Kendrick that I used to listen to, and all the original Cole. Like some of my biggest like I know it's like sounds cliche and corny, but like I literally grew up on like my rappers were Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake. And like I've just been bumping like all their old shit. Like I've been bumping the Sideline Story almost every day, Good Kid, Mad City almost every day, the whole Untitled mixtape, fucking How to Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? I love KOD. Drake's Take Care. Fucking I mean Marvin's. What is it? Yeah, it's Take Care, right? I always forget the name of
Marvin's
that album.
Room.
Is it Marvin's Room? Is
Well,
that the name of the
I don't
album?
know if that's a song. I know it's a. I don't know if it's the name of the album.
Either of those is the name of the album.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it's either of those. But just all the old shit that really kicked off my love for rap in the first place. That's been my had my attention lately.
How do you stay connected with your community while building your career?
If I'm gonna be honest, that's something I don't feel like I've really been that great at, and that's something that I want to get better at when I speak with like doing music with intention. Because I do want to be connected more, but I feel like the most I've been connected is just being out every weekend and showing my face at places like and just performing as much as I can. And especially I've noticed too, just people feel the most connected when I get off the stage and I come and I actually party with them. So that's what I've mostly been trying to do is just get out, get on stages, and then stay out afterwards and just show face, talk to people, move
Yeah,
around, take shots with people, whatever it may be.
yeah, interact with the fan base a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like that's as much as I've been able to do lately, but I'm gonna be stepping it up more as far as let it be videos or like behind the scenes or anything or even going live. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever it is to talk to people. I'm gonna get there.
What's a surprising fact about you that your fans wouldn't expect?
I don't know. I had a boyfriend once,
Okay.
and like it was like what sixth grade, but I only had a boyfriend because my dad started thinking that I was gay, and I was in denial. So I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna gay. Let me go get me a little." And then I didn't even like him. We never even hugged. I didn't even want to hug him. And then yeah, I just broke up with him like a month after that because I was like, "Nah, this is weird. This ain't me."
That's fair.
Yeah, that's always surprises people.
If you could collaborate with any artist in the world, who would it be and why?
Hmm. I want to say Cole, but I don't think I'm ready for that one yet. So I would say Kendrick. I feel like I'm more ready for Kendrick than I am Cole, for sure.
Yeah, these are just some things, a couple things that we had for you that we wanted to give to you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Damn, son, you got the cloth and everything too? That's dope, that's dope. Ooh, ooh, don't hurt him now. Damn, son. Damn, bro, you got your name on these and everything. That's wild. Keep them motherfuckers down real quick. What's this called? James Donuts?
Jason's Donuts.
Jason's Donuts. Shout out to Jason's Donuts. Hooking me up with a fly ass t-shirt, son. Damn, bro. I'm for real gonna rock this. Y'all don't even know. That shit is hard to me too.
Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I got perfect shoes for these. I got pink, black, and white shoes for these right now. And a little keychain too. I'm gonna throw this on too. Hell yeah.
A little Christmas gift.
Yeah.
After Christmas.
Appreciate y'all. Merry Christmas to y'all. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all.
College and be like, I didn't get no presents.
Yeah.
She's the only one getting presents. No one else is getting presents.
I brought that motherfucker donuts. So you good?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's promotion right there.
Yeah, he was
Nope.
he was like oh, I feel like I'm getting the treatment because he got the donuts and then I had Hennessy.
What's up, y'all? It's Goodloe here. I just got done doing my interview with Crimeski, hosted by WAVY. Shout out to them. Much love in the building. We had fun here, good conversation. Y'all check it out. Come check me out. Look up Goodloe, all platforms, Goodloe. You already know. You feel me? Stay smooth. Appreciate the love.